And appearing tonight on Brian Murphy, Beryl Reid, Henry Cooper, Isla, Blair, Les Dawson, Isla Clair, and here's your host on Harry Wogan. Thank you, my people. And look what scruffy band of hobbledehoys we have with us this week. Welcome, Brian and Beryl and Henry. They've played it before, and Isla and Clair, and these two unknowns here. Isla, Blair, and Les...
That's Dawson. It's not my real name. It used to be Dawson. But people kept asking me for spares.
I only come over here to preserve me sanity. That's Eileen and Alan. Eileen?
Leach.
From?
Edinburgh.
Oh, you're welcome, Eileen. Long way to come for this rubbish. Have you any family, Eileen?
2 daughters.
How old are they?
12 and 11.
Well, I hope they'll be cheering you on.
I hope so.
I'm sure they will. Alan, what's your second name?
Byrne.
Alan Byrne from?
Streatham, good old London.
Yes, indeed. Which is somebody has to live there. And what do you do, Alan?
I'm cashier with British Airways.
Good man. I might be flying them later on.
Good airline.
So you'll probably find me a little biased in your favour.
Oh, thank you.
We want the toss. And do you want A or B, love? Or do you want to pass it over?
She's passed it to me.
A sportswoman to the last. So will you take A or B,
I'll
Alan?
take the A, please.
And who can blame you?
Oh.
All right, here we are now. Attention. Except for you, Henry. You do what you like, Henry. You just, you know. When the Irish bandsman was told to play the last post, he blew it through a blank. So don't say anything until we get our worthy six to write down what approximates an answer, and then light up the little lights in front of them. Tremendously polished show.
Oh.
Yes, Isla. Yes.
Okay?
Yes,
everybody's
we're ready when you are.
Fine. Alan, when the Irish bandsman was told to play the last post, he blew it through a
Letterbox.
letterbox. Jolly good, a letterbox. Too funny for this crowd, I'd say.
Yes, much too.
Yes.
I've got an answer. Would you like it?
I'd love it.
You're going to get it whether you like it or not.
Nose. Nose. Letterbox is what we're looking for.
I know, and I'm useless to you, darling, in this one occasion.
Straw.
Straw.
Great minds think alike, and I thought he'd go...
He's no good, lads. No good. It's the letterbox. Alan, you...
I thought I was being awfully clever, but I'm afraid
And so
I've
you
been
were,
very
Eileen. You were being awfully clever. Jolly good. Somebody lovely and intelligent. Like
May I
yourself.
just say one thing?
Go ahead.
When I first heard I was coming on this show, a feeling came over me I've never experienced before. But having seen you work on this floor for only a brief moment, as far as I'm concerned, you are to entertainment what Julie Andrews was to Deep Throat.
Last night you said you were going to be kind.
You didn't have that oatmeal suit on then, did you? That's not a tape, it's a cereal. It's a cereal. Sorry, it's just I'm frustrated. Say something, go on. Go on, give me the answer.
I want to see the answer. Letterbox.
I thought it was clever as well, but I'm afraid it wasn't really.
Shillelagh. And you can't even spell it. I'm not going to tell you. Why
See,
should I
you
tell
don't know.
That's 1 point to you, Alan, and you were jolly lucky to get one. Eileen, B. I have an auntie who put baking powder on instead of face powder. And when the sun came out, she broke out in blanks. There's always a hint in the question, and I think it's probably baking powder here. I may be utterly wrong. Anybody ready? Put on the lights, please. Here we go. I have an auntie who put baking powder on instead of face powder. When the sun came out, she broke out in...
Scones.
Scones. Scones. Yes, that is a good answer. Scones. What a great answer. And I know from your reaction you haven't got it.
Exactly.
Yeah. What? Look at that. That's a winning smile, ladies and gentlemen. It looks like Brian Murphy's got the right answer here.
I'm very clever.
Look, watch this, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this. Here it comes. Here comes Brian. Come on, Brian. Come on, Brian.
Crusts.
Well, I think I'll have to do batter as well.
Oh, a joke. Henry, a joke there, ladies and gentlemen.
Self-rising spots.
Don't be- I don't want to have to get stern with you,
Well,
although I might enjoy it.
I've tried to do this in pretty writing to make up for the fact that there's
You
no
can't
such
spell
word.
it. Yes. Doze. Look, Dawson, can we get an answer?
I am delighted to. I know the speed with which you do this show.
It is fast, isn't it?
Fast,
Am I going?
brittle, witty.
Am I going too quickly for you?
You are. In fact, you're on too often.
Scone!
Very, very close.
But not close enough.
enough.
No,
Sorry.
may I interpolate at this moment?
Of course.
It is quite, if you go to the adjudicator, you will find that a cake and a scone are the same thing.
Let me be
Thank
the
you.
judge of that. Let me
I
be
don't
the
think you can be
that,
judge of
please.
everything because this show's a mess and you know it is. How do you expect me to perform in front of these very nice people? You're running the show like this. I'm not a film, you know. I've got free up going the beat. I'm not free with it. I'm not free with it. I'm not free with it.
I may go home.
You sound like that, actually.
You could have phoned this in.
I must tell you. That means that there's a point each from Alan and Eileen, and that means that in the next round, neither of them play with Les. All right, who's going to go first? Alan and Eileen, 1 point each. You went first last time, Alan. You go first this time, Eileen. A or B?
A.
It's all logical, you see. It all follows a pattern. I saw the strangest fight on the TV last night. It was a flyweight contest, and the winner won with a blank. Will you, please, Dawson, put your pen down. You're not playing. You are not playing.
Well, what have I done wrong then?
You've been just a little too smart for your own good. It was a flyweight contest, and the winner won with a blank. Don't look at him. He knows nothing.
I know he does.
Are you picking your nose on my show?
Nobody else will.
Good.
Right,
Right, we're ready then. My word. Now, Eileen, it's you, isn't it? It's 1 each. We had a very thrilling part of the contest. I saw the strangest fight on the TV last night. It was a flyweight contest, and the winner won with a
Fly swatter.
fly swatter. Yes, or a fly paper, or something like... Society entertainer. That's the old West End routine there, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, Brian. Now don't have me turn nasty at you again.
Take a card, any card. It's your fault.
Fly paper.
Oh.
Very close. Fly swatter.
I thought you'd bring with a wing punch.
Almost bad, a fly punch.
A fly punch. You should have known this, Henry. There's no excuse for you.
Oh, but heavyweight, I'm not a flyweight. What are you talking about?
Look, we're looking for a fly swatter for Eileen. And we got one. Well done, Eileen.
Oh, I need to. Marvellous.
And another one. Another fly swatter. Okay, that's 2 good points adding to the one you've already got. 3-1 it is. Alan, it's B for you. And once again, you're not playing, Les. I just bought one of those miniature 1-inch pocket TV sets, but it's too small. On that TV, the Incredible Hulk looks like blank. Or blankety blank. Henry's ready. Isla. Yes, you're ready.
Yeah,
Isla.
the usual rubbish.
Like it or not. Beryl's ready. Brian is mumbling.
Yeah, I'm done.
And he's ready. I just bought one of those miniature 1-inch pocket TV sets. But it's too small, and on the TV, the Incredible Hulk's looking like
That's an ant.
an ant. An ant.
Ah, yes,
An ant. I didn't think anybody would get that right. It's not a fix, I promise you. That's 4 to Alan, 3 to Alan. What did you have as an answer, Alan?
I had the little green giant.
Of course you did. What a little... You have Alan.
I had Tom Thumb.
Tom Tom. Okay, well, that means you've done it, Alan. 4 points to 3.
Good.
Bit of a cliffhanger there. We'll bring you out and play the super match. Well, that was one of the closest games we've had, Eileen. We commiserate with you. It's a long way to come for a rotten old blankety blank checkbook and pen. Thank you. Safe journey back up there. This is Alan Byrne, of course, from British Airways, and very proud of him they must be. Now then, the super match, we go among a studio audience, much like the gang we have here this evening, and we ask them a pertinent question, or a silly blankety blank one, and in ascending order of popularity, those are the answers we get, worth 50, 100, and 150 blanks, and these in turn are worth wonderful prizes. Come on, blankety blank, blankety blank, you have your blankety blank, blankety blank, blankety blank, blankety blank. You probably saw, Alan, that in that fridge there is a jelly and a half-eaten chicken. But you don't get to take those home if you win. Just the fridge, because we are not made of money here. Vernon, the upper thingamajig, if you will. Boxing blank. Now, the help of 3 of these fine people.
Henry first.
Yes, Henry. Boxing.
Gloves.
Fine. Beryl?
Boxing match.
Splendid. Boxing gloves, boxing match.
Sorry, it's got to be Les.
Boxing
Yes, I'm
Day.
sorry, too.
Boxing Day.
Speak up, we can't hear you.
Boxing Day.
Boxing Day. Beryl says boxing match. Henry says boxing glove. And Les says boxing day. You can take the hint from them, or remember it's a studio audience, and you know what they're like.
Oh, exactly. I'll take gloves.
Boxing gloves, okay. Let's see. Good one. That was quick. That was Beryl said boxing match. 50 blanks. Boxing glove, that's it, 100. Well done. You owe it all to Henry Cooper, and the fact that you didn't get the 150 blanks, you also owe to him. Boxing ring. Good job, nobody had that. Nobody had that one. That's the 100 blanks, and Alan, you've got a do-it-yourself kit. Isn't that terrific? But you could come back in the head-to-head and double that up to a music center. You never know. Maybe see you later, Alan. Thank you for playing. Thank you. In one graceful bound, he was across to the next 2 contestants. That's Raymond and Barbara. Barbara.
Taberska.
Grand. What do you do for a living, Barbara?
Well, I'm a land drainage officer.
Of course you are. Barbara, we shall be coming to you in a nonce, and we'll talk to Raymond. Raymond
Turner,
Turner, from where?
Huddersfield.
Good man, Raymond. Have you got a family or a wife at home? There's nothing wrong with Huddersfield.
I was there once, it was shot.
This is the right side of the pen, not your side.
Now, Raymond,
Huddersfield.
have a bit of sense, man. Who won the toss?
I did.
And what are you going to do?
Let Raymond go first.
Oh. Raymond, you're going to go first, A or B?
B, please.
And so you shall, because I'm here to help if I can in any way, okay?
Oh, really?
You could leave.
This is my function here. The announcer at Reading Station said, Reading, Reading? And will passengers for the boat train please make sure they have their tickets and their blanks ready? It's the boat train.
Yeah.
So they leave their tickets and their blanks. Isla Mark II.
Insulting me.
Don't start. No, look, he's bad enough. Don't turn him against me. He likes me, really, you know, don't you? You do like me.
Deep down, I
Yeah,
really
you
do. I just think you're marvellous.
See?
I just love you British guys, I really do. Don't you love me British guys, Henry?
He's Irish.
It's Irish.
I just hate you guys, I really do.
Right, lads. Lights on, here we go.
Switched on.
It's you, Raymond. The announcer at Reading Station said, "Will passengers for the boat train please make sure they have their tickets and their..."
Life jacket.
Life jackets, yes, I'd say life jackets, or Wellington boots.
Could I go outside for a little, what's it?
Certainly, Brian.
Can I take my glass with me? I want some more water.
Oh, fine.
I've got a card here.
Here you are, darling.
Wellies. Wellies. It's life jackets. Henry, hammocks, and the same to you, madam.
Life belt.
How about life belts? I'm very sorry. I'm very sorry. One has to be strict here. 1 point to Raymond, which is as high a score as you usually get on this. I'm telling you, Raymond, that's very high, and you owe it all to Beryl Reid. Now, Barbara, you'll have A, won't you?
Yes, please.
Some people talk to their plants. Isla and Clair sings to hers, and everybody else when she gets a chance. Now her plants grow with built-in blanks.
That's not fair.
Lights on as soon as we're ready, gang. Barbara, some people talk to their plants. Isla and Clair sings to hers. Now her plants grow with built-in
Earplugs.
earplugs. See, that's what the public
No,
thinks.
it's
This is a
phrasing.
member
No,
of the
no,
public.
no,
This is what the public thinks. I'm sorry, the public. Isla? No, one has to be fair. Come on, my
I
son.
can't understand everything like Mike.
Mics.
Well,
I get even sillier voices.
Yes, it is. Earplugs. Earplugs.
Well, I've put.
Would somebody tell me
petals,
what's going
but
on
if
here?
you wrapped them up and made them into a little pack, they could be plugged in their ears. couldn't they?
Petals in the... When did you change that petals to plugs?
Oh, I didn't know before she said.
Before she said.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
When did you change it?
No, I changed it afterwards. No, but you could wrap a leaf up, it's a plug, isn't it?
Well, look at the earplugs, and we've got...
I don't mean it. I don't mean it. I don't mean it.
No, I don't. Well, nobody knows what you do mean, because it's upside down. Frogs. Frogs, Isla.
Frogs.
Frogs.
Because they croak. Oh, no. That's not very nice. It's British, isn't it?
Eclair.
Just the opposite of earplugs. I thought they should have.
Amplified. Of course you would, right. Well, Barbara, that was one of these famous stony ground ones. But still, there's only 1 point in it. Now, who was first the last time round? Good. Well, you're not going first this time, because Barbara's going first, because she's lagging behind. So A or B?
B, please.
I've taken up art.
You'd never know.
Oh, and I've just found out what made the Laughing Cavalier laugh. He was sitting on his blank. This is probably... It's a historical illusion here.
Sitting on his.
Yeah.
I've taken up art. I've just found out what made the Laughing Cavalier laugh. He was sitting on his blank. Henry, you ready?
Oh, sorry.
Good boy.
Oh,
Isla,
very good.
Isla Mark II.
Do it.
Good girl. Hey, having fun over there?
This is ridiculous.
There's nobody enjoying themselves over here, I can tell you. I've taken up art, and I've just found out what made the Laughing Cavalier laugh. He was sitting on his
Paintbrush.
paintbrush. Good answer. Oh, grand. Go on.
I'm sitting on it too, you see.
Feather. No. Feather. Ridiculous. Feather. This is silly.
Yeah.
Mustache.
I don't even think he actually had one, but never mind.
Three-cornered hat.
You know, I've never heard such rubbish. We pay all this money for a licence, and this tripe is perpetrated on the public.
Too true. Too true.
Right. Moustache. Three-cornered hat. It doesn't make any difference. I said brush, you can't pay with any kind of brush. Rolf Harris will tell you that.
Gets worse every...
I know.
Now then, lads.
Possible.
Is everybody having a good time? Okay.
You just see your career go right down the pan.
Now, Raymond, you're not playing with Beryl this time. Because
I am.
No, Brian.
We're just good friends.
You're playing with Raymond. The giant at the top of the beanstalk said, "Can't we get a larger goose somewhere?" This little chap has just laid a golden blank. The giant at the top of the beanstalk. You're not playing Beryl this time. Everybody else. Giant at the top of the beanstalk said, "Can't we get a larger goose somewhere?" This little chap has just laid a golden blank.
Oh, I know. I've done that.
Everybody's ready, aren't they? Henry?
One minute. I'm
Sorry, Henry, I didn't mean to rush you.
He's boxing never.
I wish I was. My mind's gone blank.
Raymond. Giant at the top of the beanstalk saying, "Having a larger goose somewhere." This little chap's lost like a golden...
Egg.
No, you see, he laid a golden egg. It's, you see, but still, it's too late now. It's a golden egg, we said, and it can easily happen that people misunderstand the question. It's nobody's fault, so let's have a look. No, that's the wrong answer. A golden blank, a golden marble.
Yes,
A golden marble. You're not copying Brian, are you,
Yes,
for
I've
God's
copied
sake?
anyone. I'm in my way of playing.
A golden...
Well, I thought a giant would think that an egg was
No,
a bit
that's
small.
very silly. How dare you do that before you hold up the answer? How dare you? How dare you trespass on my authority here? As I'm the one who turns over those. That is my job here.
God, you're boring.
That's
When you're angry.
Yeah.
In Scotland, a goose is a sort of a thing to do with the pipes, isn't it? As Isla and I both know. Hello. But anyway, you see, I thought it would be quite funny to say chanter, but then I thought it would be even more sensible to say pea, which is also wrong. So, yes, thank you. Goodbye.
Very
Goodbye.
wary. Very
All
wary.
right, may I say, she's quite right. That phrase is in Shakespeare.
Yes.
Pea chanter to dream. Pea chanter.
It's the old tiebreaker. Oh, God. Now, what happens here? Oh, I'm so tired. I'll read this out. You write the answer down. You don't write anything down. No need to join up the letters or anything here. And then I shall come around you and get your verbal answers. Sometimes I feel these questions should never be written on cards. They should be written on blanks. Sometimes I feel these questions should never be written on cards. They should be written on blanks. Take your time now, lads. It's a difficult one, this. Sometimes I feel, but then the prizes, you see, are so tremendous that difficult questions. Got it, lads. Okay, we have the answers, 2 answers. Brian, sometimes you don't have to write anything,
I
Brian,
need
but
to write
let
to
me
read me
establish
verbals.
this.
I have to write. I don't know what. I can't read it otherwise.
Right. Go on, then. Sometimes I feel these questions should never be written on cards. They should be written on...
I've got a sexy voice. Toilet roll.
Oh, he's got a toilet paper. Raymond had toilet paper, but toilet roll, and that'll do. Well done, Brian. Well done, Raymond. Hard luck, Barbara. What did you have as an answer?
Tissues.
Ah.
Oh, that
Well, you're the lucky one. You might have won one of those prizes. Come out, Raymond. We'll have the old super match. Well done, Raymond. You're sorry you said that about Huddersfield now, aren't you?
Yes.
Barbara, we commiserate with you, but gosh, it was a thrilling contest, wasn't it?
Smashing.
I've never seen anybody have so much trouble trying to stay awake. Barbara, you'll get the old blankety blank checkbook and pen, and we thank you for coming along. Good evening. Raymond Turner, pride of Huddersfield, and the super match. Chloe, the upper thingy. Ah, Coach Blank. Now then, Raymond.
Beryl, please.
Beryl.
Coach Party.
Coach Party. Smart answer, young lady.
Isla, please.
Isla Blair. Isla, mark 1. Isla, to you.
Coach horse.
Coach horse. Silly answer.
And just for spite, Les, then, please.
Oh, indeed.
Coach Trip.
Coach Trip. That's not a bad suggestion, I'll grant him that. Beryl says Coach Party. Isla says Coach Horse. And Les says Coach Trip. Now, up to you, and I would like to cross you for a start.
Coaching horses, I was thinking of, actually.
Were you?
Yeah.
You think you're going to coach in horses? Not for me to contradict.
You never did before.
50. You mean it's only 50? It may be only 50 to you, but when you see what you've won, hang on. Just don't hold your breath now. Let's see what 100 blank says. Coach Party. No. Oh, they had. Beryl had that. Good girl. And 150 blanks. Coach Trip, which is what Les said. Yeah, but you were still right not to pay any attention to it. Raymond, you have won. Are you ready for this, Raymond? You won a vacuum cleaner. And more.
It's excitement.
And a carpet cleaner.
Magic, baby.
Well, bad luck, Raymond. Raymond, I'm afraid that means that since Alan in the previous round had got 100 blanks, it means that you get that tremendous prize. And back to Huddersfield you go, carrying it with you, because we're not paying for the carriage. Raymond, thank you very much for coming along. Raymond Turner, ladies and gentlemen. Alan. This is Alan Byrne, a likely lad from London. And you remember, cast your mind back, if you will, all those hours ago, when Alan won the 150 blanks, which was a DIY kit, which I know he wants. He wants to keep that DIY kit, but he may have to double it up to a music centre for 200 blanks. Now, who would you like to play with in the head-to-head?
Les.
And remember, if you get this wrong, you will be even more loathed by the people of Britain than you are over. I shall read out a question. You write down the answer. When you're ready, you go to me.
Right.
And you don't say anything. And then Alan gives me the answer. If it coincides with what you've written down, it's the music centre. If not, it's the old DIY, Al. Boy, what a rotten break. Okay. Mince blank or mince blanks. Mince blank or mince blanks. No shouting from the audience, please. This could be the end of a great career.
I just hope I've done my best. That's all I hope.
I hope you've done better than that, dearie. All right, it's mince
Pies.
pies. Mince pies. He's done it. Okay, Alan, that means you won the music centre. Congratulations. Fantastic. The music centre. That's just what you wanted.
Exactly. Just what I wanted.
Why, not too much enthusiasm. And now, thanks to Brian and Beryl and Henry and Isla and Les and Isla for coming along and being such great sports. And I hope you'll make it a date for another blankety blank someday soon. Let's face it, the show might have been a pile of unmitigated rubbish, but at least the prizes were worse. Now look, there'll be a completely new panel of participants tomorrow, so it's worth looking in just for that. The host will be the same, but you can't have everything. We'll see you then for another Wogan's Best of Blankety Blank.